Welcome. This is a 40-minute Yin Yoga deep stretch for mainly targeting the hips. In today's class, you will need one yoga block, or in replace of the yoga block, use 3 or 4 books that are stacked together. Maybe put a folded blanket over the top. Know that each pose and movement in today's class is just an option. There's no pressure to go into any of these postures. If anything feels a little intense today, feel free to opt out and opt for something that feels a little better for your body. Let's begin seated. Circulating the neck, feeling all the clicks and ticks here, warming up the spine, the upper back, the neck. Opposite direction. Nice gentle movements here. Now finding some organic movement in the waist. Maybe drawing circles here, drawing the chest forward, and taking the upper back all the way back here. You can even move with your breath, or rocking side to side, whatever feels good. Coming back to center, sit nice and tall. We'll go ahead and begin to hinge at the hips, leading with the chest. Stopping wherever you feel the stretch. Nothing more, just a gentle stretch. You might even feel enough of a stretch just sitting upright. So again, no pressure to go any further here. In time, we will get there as the body starts to open up. Wherever you are, begin to draw the breath into the belly. Nice slow inhales. Slow exhales. On your next exhale, begin to walk the hands to the left side of the mat, coming into a little side stretch. Maybe you notice the breath is beginning to expand the right rib cage a little more than the left. Just allow, observe here. On your next inhale, come back to center, and exhale, begin walking the hands to the right. Again, you might begin to observe here the left rib cage this time, expanding with each breath cycle. Again, just observing, allowing. On your inhale, release. Let's switch our leg position, so crossing the opposite leg on top or in front. When you're ready, we'll begin to hinge at the hips again, so just leading with the chest, coming into your fold, stopping wherever you feel that stretch, nothing more. Go ahead, on an exhale, begin to walk the hands to your right side. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, release. Shake out the legs for a moment. Take your time. And when you're ready, slide the right heel beside your left hip. Left foot rests on the mat, either on the inside of the knee, of the right knee, or on the outside of the right knee. Hug your knee here with your hands and begin drawing your chest forward. So we're lifting the sternum, sitting nice and tall, almost like a string is pulling from the crown of your head. Place your left hand behind you. Inhaling the right hand overhead. Exhale, placing the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. For less of a twist, just place your hand on the left knee, no pressure here to place the elbow. And we're sitting nice and tall, remembering to breathe deeply. Rest here, or option to take your bind if the body allows it today. Release, take a moment. And when you're ready, begin to slide the left heel beside the right hip so your knees are stacked. So coming into a cow face posture here. If this is too intense today, begin to utilize props, so placing a block or pillow underneath the knees, between the knees. So just adding a little height here. Or you can even pull one of the knees a little further apart so they're not actually stacked. Don't be shy to modify in a way that feels best for you. Really explore here. And if this pose really doesn't feel good today, stay exactly where you feel comfortable. So take a posture that feels best for you. Wherever you are, sitting nice and tall. Full inhales, full exhales. Resting where you are, or begin to take your fold. So once again, just stopping wherever you feel that stretch. Option to gently rock side to side. Listening to the body here. No need to enter the full expression of any posture. On an inhale, gently release. Hugging the knees, take a moment. And when you're ready, placing the left heel beside the right hip. So we're switching legs this time. Prepping for your twist. Sitting tall here. Inhale, reaching the left hand overhead. Exhale, taking your twist. Option to bind if it's available today. Release. Stacking the knees, remember to modify if that feels best for you. Option to stay upright or begin hinging at the hips, taking your fold. Release. Give the knees a good hug here. Maybe shake out the legs for a moment. Give some love to the body. And then coming to your knees. Take the knees wide, so walking the hands forward. Forehead, chin, or cheek to the mat for a wide leg child's pose. Option here to utilize pillows or blocks under the hips for a little extra height. Slow inhales. Slow exhales. And with each exhale, begin to soften the shoulders and the upper back. No tension in the fingers or toes. Begin drawing the breath into the belly, expanding the belly, expanding the lower back with each inhale. Really feeling the waistband of your pants getting tighter with each breath. When you're ready, come to table. Inhale, dropping the belly, gaze up for cow pose. Exhale, round through the spine, gaze down for cat. Continue syncing breath with movement. Begin finding some organic movement here, rocking forward and back, maybe side to side, whatever the body needs. Begin to slide the left knee and ankle between the hands for pigeon pose. Option to place a pillow or block under the left hip for a little added height. Rest upright, you can rock side to side. Go ahead and begin taking your fold. Softening the body where you can. No tension in the feet or the knees. Inhale, gently release, back to table. We'll go ahead and straighten the left leg, tucking the left toes and pressing into that heel. Release. When you're ready, right knee and ankle to the top of the mat, so coming into your pigeon pose. Option again to utilize a pillow or block under the right hip. Rest upright, maybe rocking side to side. Find a little movement here. Or go ahead and take your fold. Softening the knees, the ankles, feet, the toes. Release. Take your time coming back to tabletop, straightening the right leg, tucking the right toes, and gently pressing out of that heel. Release, coming to your back, hugging the knees to chest. Take a moment to really feel the connection of your back being supported by the mat. So just observing here. Left leg straightens and begin to open and close the right knee. So that right knee is still hugging in. We're just going to open and close it. Very gentle movement. On an exhale, taking your twist. Right knee to the left side of the mat, cactusing the right elbow in line with the right shoulder. Notice if the breath is feeling a little restricted. Just begin to slow your inhales, slow your exhales, connecting with each breath cycle here. So really feeling the breath entering the body and creating that space. Release. Switching legs. Begin opening and closing that left knee. And when you're ready, sending the left knee towards the right side of the mat for your supine twist. So cactusing that left arm, connecting to the breath here, feeling any sensations that come up as you inhale and exhale. Observing the body, observing the stretch. Release. Grab your block, placing it under the hips. Having the tailbone in the center of the block, play around here. It's going to be different for everybody. Taking your hands to your sides, palms facing up and open. If you'd like, you can even cactus the elbows here, so taking the elbows in line with the shoulders. And begin working through the body, so beginning to soften the upper back, the shoulders, with each exhale. As the upper body starts to soften, allow the lower back, the spine, to find its neutral, natural position, so no overarching here. Allowing the hips to fully melt over the block, so you might notice as the lower back starts to relax, starts to soften, the hips may be feeling a bit more heavier. The sensation might get a little more intense in the hips. Option to continue finding stillness here, or go ahead and begin to rock the knees side to side. Rest here, or flip the block to the second highest setting, optional, completely optional, and begin to straighten the legs. If this doesn't feel good, stay exactly where we began. And if the legs are straight, you're at the second highest setting, begin to observe the sensation within the core. So we're getting into the front of the body here, into the thighs, the front of the legs. Maybe you might even feel a sensation in the pelvic area. Wherever you are, bend the knees. Once again, option to rock the hips side to side or find some stillness. Gently remove the block. Hugging the knees towards the chest. Maybe circulating both the knees here. Hugging the knees towards the chest. And allow both knees to begin to splay out. So just falling open here. Relax the feet, and you can use your hands as support. Option to rock side to side. We'll begin to grab the outer edges of the feet, so bottoms of feet to touch. Or go ahead and open the feet for happy baby pose. Release, giving yourself one last hug here, good squeeze. And release, taking the feet to the bottom of the mat. Hands to your sides, palms facing up and open. So just preparing for Shavasana. Taking this time to acknowledge the work you did and to feel the body in its fully relaxed state. Softening the forehead. Maybe keeping a gentle gaze with the eyes, or begin to close the eyes. Softening the jaw. Begin drawing the breath into the chest. Maybe feeling your upper body lift off the mat as you inhale. And with your exhale, sighing out all that tension in the shoulders and the upper back. No tension in the elbows. Letting the hands become heavier with each exhale. Drawing the breath into the belly, biggest breath you've taken today. On the exhale, softening the spine. Maybe you notice the hips get slightly heavier. As you start to soften the spine, relax the back. No tension in the knees. Allowing the feet to be heavy here. Continue observing any sensations within the body. Gently begin to wake up the body, wiggling the fingers and toes, maybe rocking the head side to side. Bending the knees here And then begin to rock the knees side to side. And when you're ready, we'll roll to our right side, taking a moment here. Nice slow inhale. Full exhale. On your next inhale, come to seated. We'll take the hands overhead. Exhale, heart center. Thank you for joining. Namaste. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it below, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates on future videos and live streams.